Okay. Now. There you go.
Welcome back, you guys.
It is Friday again.
Once again.
And we're back
with another episode of Fly High
Fridays. Where them girls be squawking. So, of course, it was, if you're not from here, it was very stormy last night. Very stormy. You know, I was very, very much worried about my safety.
Wow.
You know, so we could not do Bird Talk at 8 p.m. last night. But guess what?
Y'all get us today.
Exactly.
Squawking Saturday.
Saturday. So, you know what? I just get super excited to, just express, be able to express myself, right?
Mm-hmm.
And just be able to talk to my cousin and let her know what I've been up to this week.
Yes.
Right? This week, it's been different. It's been different, If you do follow Jazz, very well much should have seen, right? So, Jazz no longer lives here,
yes.
right? So, this week I just been feeling like it's no Jazz here, I've been really feeling like it's no Jazz here. I'm getting used to, who's here, but it's just, feeling like, no Jazz is here.
Look, and I
You
guess
are missed. You are missed. Very
I could
much
tell
so.
as soon as I got here. Look, because Nessa Bug let it know something. It's back to the good old days, and I'm just
Nessa
like,
doesn't lie.
and I'm looking at her like I've only been gone 2 days, baby. I'm like, good old days. I just left them. We're here. But I didn't realize, and oh my god.
That's what I had to realize before she left. As an adult, I had to realize this is temporary.
Yeah.
We're gonna always come back together, right? Because we're business partners, so we're always gonna see each other some kind of way, right?
Yes.
So.
No worries there, but it caught me off guard when I came back. I was like, I wasn't even thinking like that, y'all. I was just like, it was regular day. I'm just pulling up. Well, actually, I didn't even pull up. I was in the car.
That was unexpected for me. I wasn't expecting Nessa Bug to
even bring
that out.
But I mean, well, I know it's different. It's definitely different for me too, y'all. Cause my city, where I'm at, it's definitely different. And I'm definitely happy to be back over here. And I was just like, when Kandice brought her up, she's like, yeah, we can't separate unless we just can't get together.
Yeah,
let's get together. Let's make it a point. And I'm just like, you know what? Yes, we gotta make it a point.
Yeah.
So now it's like, let me make sure Fridays, y'all will get us. We just gotta get it together, right? Because it's new. This is new beginnings.
Yeah.
But it's an adventure at the same time. I'm very thankful for it because we're the ones for the freaking job. Okay.
Period.
This week has definitely been. It hasn't been different. It's been tiresome. It's like I've been this particular Jazzmen on go and just getting things done before. So, but I know I'm trying to balance and make sure I'm still resting and dealing with myself. So that's been this week.
Yes, and I'm just still working myself. Getting my mental ready for salon business. And it'll be different for me. So just trying to prep myself in every which way, but at the same time, I already know it's never really just, you just gotta do what you do, bro.
Right. You kind of
gotta do what you do.
Yeah. Once you get in that moment, it's like you can plan, but
yeah,
you never know until you're in the moment. But it's still good to plan. Please, plan it out. But in that moment, because so many things. I actually just made a post about that. Expect the unexpected, because you just never know. You never know how you're gonna be when you get in a situation. Because I definitely. My brother was just talking about that with my mama today. She had a plan set for the day and switched up when she got in it.
Right.
And girl, okay, yes.
Expect that.
Going with the flow. Go with the flow.
Okay. But go intentionally. you know, but know what you're doing, right?
Be aware.
And yeah, it's been a week, you know? It's been a week. It's been one of those.
Uncomfortable week, but it's weird since we've been so getting used to being comfortable in the uncomfortable.
Right, it is kind of like it's like okay,
weird.
You know, yeah.
We knew this was we were getting geared up for it, so we knew. So
yeah, God was so gracious, you know, to let us. Literally, it was like a slow process,
slow and
you know,
easy.
and everybody's okay. Everybody is good. Of course, we're in the unknown right now, basically, and so, you know, we're just trying to figure out what it is that we need to learn, and you know, just accepting each moment as they come. And you know, like I said, I'm super excited today to just, you know, get it out, talk about it, be here, you know, and you know, with Cuzzo, right? Because I think that's what it was. I've lost a lot of people, like, in real life.
Yeah.
And I always get this feeling that comes. And I had to tell myself, like, the girl is not dead, you know. She's not dead, right?
Yes,
and we're business partners, and we got to make it a point. This is really, really challenging us, right? Mm-hmm. To make sure that we come together, because we like to be live. We don't like to do the pre-record and then, you know, we'll get to that. But right now, we kind of want to practice this way and just do it this way because we want to. And, you know, that's just where we're at right now. So it's just like a challenge to just see, you know, throughout, right? Throughout adversity, we got to really see, you know, were you ready? You know, are you ready? You know, are you willing to sacrifice and stay consistent, right? Because we have promised this to ourselves that we were going to be consistent with every Friday, 8 p.m., you know, and everything like that. Because once we get consistent in one thing, it, you know, trickles
down to everything else. And it really does, y'all, because I love, like, Kandice definitely helps me with being consistent with BYRD Talk, because then it helps me be consistent with other things that I need to be consistent on. So, yes, it will trickle down to everything else. And yeah, she's right. And with us being separated, don't mean we have to let this die. No, come right back. Get it figured out every Friday. That's why I'm like, we need to get it figured out. How are we gonna make this work?
Yeah. You know, because it's our creation, it's our baby. You know, we really, you know, put a lot of heart into this. We really share we really being transparent.
Yeah.
You know, with ourselves, not only you, but you know, with ourselves, and just keeping it real with ourselves, and trying to reel out the week, right? Mm-hmm. So that way we can reset come Monday, right? And we're ready for whatever may come.
Exactly.
Right? For people who are in church, I'm sure it is lovely to get, you know, Sunday, a feeling on Sunday, a refilling on Wednesday, and then boom, you come to BYRD Talk, and then, you know, you get refilled on Friday, right?
Cool.
Because we like to stay filled up, so that way we're able to pour out, and we're not complaining about our journey. Mm-hmm. We're standing firm in what we believe, and it's because we're constantly being fed. I was just hearing that, and I had to agree with that, because I'm like, wow, I do feed myself. I make sure, you know, I'm fed, so that way I can
continue to push on this journey.
Yeah.
Yes. You got to get full off the knowledge. That's what I was thinking the other day. I'm like, you know what? I be fasting a lot from physical food, but it's because I think I be
trying to be an episode.
I be getting so full from the from knowledge and different little things I be getting from the world. Oh, I thought it was Braylon.
It was.
Oh.
Children, y'all. That's a luxury of working from home.
Okay. I'm gonna pop in the camera. But yeah, you could take the day and literally get full from the different information you get throughout the day, especially if it's good information that is literally feeding your soul.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like, oh, okay, you're giving me that light, you're giving me that reconfirmation that I'm right where I need to be. And
yeah. Because it's every
moment.
Like, I can't stress this enough. It's an everyday thing. I had to remind somebody else that reminded me, you see what I'm saying, that, oh my gosh, I'm married to myself. Jazz said it perfectly. I'm literally married to myself. And I'm not divorcing, right? I don't believe in that. So it's just like, when you say that, you know, it's keeping those promises to yourself that you make, and keeping those promises to God that you make, you know, or when you're alone and you're self-talking and you're talking it out and talking it through and you're talking with God or talking to your source, right? Talking to your source and trying to get, you know, empowered and refilled, right? And get clarity, you know, at that point. And it's staying in that and doing that daily to remain at, for me, a high vibration. Like, that's my main goal, is to every day be in a high vibration where I can't let low vibrational things.
There's really no room for it.
Yeah, and what I'm trying to do, y'all, is create a habit. It's not hard. Like I said earlier in a previous video, is that people don't really believe that you could be happy every day, which you can't actually. God will test you. God will bring some trials. God will bring, you know, if you're being fake though, right? I was just listening to in the room, and basically it's when you're forcing, it's when you're having to perform. And you're not being open and you're not being honest about every single thing that is happening in your life, because you could be healthy. You could have been healthy yesterday and come this morning, you're not healthy. Yeah. You know, and it's not safe and it's not good to withhold, you know, that in to yourself and say, hey, I still got to go to work today though. Yeah. Yeah, we all know you still got to go to work today, but why not mention it? Just to even see.
Yeah, because you never know what can happen. Because you talk about the podcast we listen to. Yes. I mean, God so can much literally clarity. Come in. That could be God coming in because you want to put on a mask saying, I'm okay. You're blocking it. You're blocking your blessing. You're blocking just because it didn't come in the way you expected it to come, or whatever the case, right? Yes. And that spoke to me too. Yes, sis. I was just like, yes. Because you be missing out on a lot. And literally, and then it happened today. You saw it happen today, and I was I was sitting there like, what did I do though? With my brother, like I was just like, what did I do? But it's just like, you know what?
It's relationship. It's relationship. Once you are connected, nothing really can deter you. But I was saying, you know, yeah, we can be sad, right? We can feel things and we can get sick. We can, you know. But that's where God is trying to say, let me help you. Yeah. You know, you don't have to be strong today. Yeah. You don't have to be strong this week. Yeah. Right? This week you could take
your moment. Take your moment.
This week is perfect. Nobody's even gonna recognize it. And when we listen to our bodies and we listen to our intuition and we just do, right, what we feel, what we feel to do, we come out so much better.
Really do.
You know.
Y'all, just speaking of that, this morning that happened, I woke up and didn't realize I really need to go back to sleep. I didn't sleep well, but I was still trying to push on and try to put on so much stuff on me. But I'm like, you're doing way too much, and nobody's not even gonna trip if you just went back to sleep. You just went back to sleep, and I'm just like, nah, I can't go back to sleep. There's so much things to do. I gotta get this stuff done, you know. But it's Saturday, right? Right. Most people off, if you work in a 9, you know, most people gonna be off on a Saturday. Sleep in, that's their time to relax. So why you can't relax? You've been working and ripping and running all week, so you can't go back to sleep. I literally had to force myself to go back to sleep. So it was bad until I fell asleep. It was bad until I fell asleep, and then I got up and I was just like, ooh, oh yeah. Yeah, I needed a nap.
Period.
I got up and got myself together. Then I'm like, yeah, I needed to go back to bed. And I'm so thankful that I was aware of that moment, and then I actually had that opportunity. Because some people don't, you know, I remember having to actually work on a Saturday and not even have the opportunity to do that, right? But I do have that now, so it's just like, why am I forcing so hard? take a nap.
But what I'm saying is, even when it don't look like you have the opportunity,
still
I know
take
you
it.
say,
Right.
I know you say, hey, if I did have to go to work, what I was saying is when you go to work, you know, just let them know.
Let it be known.
Let them know.
And
you never really even know. They may
God
say,
come through.
you know what, Jessica came in this morning and she said she was gonna work extra, and you know, it just worked out. Go ahead, take you a day. Like, you literally never know.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes
until you open your mouth and ask.
Exactly.
And see.
And sometimes when it's not, to me, when it's not so simple like that, when Jessica didn't come in and they may be saying like, no, we need you today, you know, that'll be kind of up to you whether you want to discern, is this God saying, no, you can push yourself, or is this God really saying, no, this job been doing you like that, you need to tell them today that it ain't the day.
Yeah, and you need to take your time, take your moment.
We have to become discerning in that moment. And
I know, I used to not even know how to discern that or balance that. I used to be...
but it's a feeling, right? It's a feeling. And you
Getting
did admit that you used to not
be in tune with my body and with myself. Yes,
so
for
that's
sure.
kind of where the disconnect was.
Mm-hmm. And so
now that I'm learning, right?
Now I'm like, okay, no, I'm gonna need it. I'm gonna need something.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna let somebody know, and if you wait for to let it be known, okay, well, Jasmine's gonna have to do Jazzmen.
Yeah. Not for real.
And my peace come first. Y'all, your peace gotta come first.
You put yourself first, man. Put peace first. Put yourself first.
You can't give them your all if you're running off an empty cup. But yes, go ahead.
You know,
can't even do nothing. Can't even do nothing if you type it.
Can't do it.
You're in a drop.
Can't do anything. You know, it becomes a domino effect that everything keep going wrong, right? Or keep going not your way, right? And it's because
you need to take a moment.
You need to sit down. Okay. We'll get there.
It's okay not to.
It's reps.
Let God give it to God. That's exactly what the girl said. She said sometimes don't put the mask on and say you're okay. Go ahead and say, you know what? I'm not, and I'm gonna need a moment.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need a moment.
Because this feeling is overpowering the situation that's going on right now that y'all need me in. And I do understand, but I just heard some news that isn't, I can't right now. And expressing that, you know, we got to do that more.
Yeah.
We got to do that more. And know that God got you. Know that your source have you.
Every time. Because I just had to go through that with the last job, right? And I still feel like God has me, like,
yep.
Every day, every time.
And it's a feeling. It's a feeling.
So,
gotta be in tune, though. Gotta be in tune.
Yes.
And paying attention, becoming aware, right?
Yes.
But I believe we are in number 8.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yes. The last one was number. Yep.
Didn't I read this already?
Mm-hmm.
All right. We are in the number 8 of, you know, Dr. Wayne W. Dyer, 10 Secrets for Success and Inner Peace. We're choosing success. We're choosing inner peace every day. So this is why we wanted to go through these things. You know, when I first heard this, I said I wanted to try to do them on my own first and kind of see how I felt, right?
Bring it out to y'all.
Yeah, so that's
what
what I've been doing.
You got to do it on you. You got to self-experiment.
Definitely, and I've been doing these things. I wrote this down on January 20th, on my favorite day, Thursday.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's very special to me, and I feel like, you know, it helped me, and I know it's gonna help you if you understand my perception, right? If you understand my perception,
just open yourself up. Y'all remember?
Yes. We have to, right? So 8 is short and sweet, y'all. Short and sweet. Treat myself as though I already am what I would like to become.
Oh yeah. God, that's a good one. I like that one because it's such a difficult task, but it isn't. It's a good little.
Yeah.
It's a good little exercise.
Yeah.
You know, to put yourself in the right mindset. So.
Because they also said, "Oh my God, I love In the Room," because y'all just spoke right in all in that. And they also mentioned, because it made me think of this too. She was saying that, you know, what if somebody gave you $1 million? What would you do with it? And then you start, you know, giving me all these names. Yeah. And if, you know, if I were to ask you, you know, hey, you got $1 million, and before you heard that though, right?
No, I look like that now.
Right. What would you would have said though? If I would have said, if I gave you $1 million, what would you do with it?
I would give you my list. It'd be like, but I don't.
Well, you working on yourself. Can't ask Jazz. But if you're asking somebody who's still pretty much dealing with themselves on a lower level, ain't quite up there, right?
And I would give you a list, yeah.
I mean, you would say a list, right, of things, but the thing is, we have to start not only listing the things, but doing it now. Yeah. Like doing some of the things now. You can set aside for 3 months, 6 months or something of this dream trip that you keep saying you want to go to, and you think it's unreachable, right? You think it's so unreachable, but you haven't even looked up the booking stuff. Like you haven't even really just did your research on it to really see, hey, it's
get out there.
Ooh, it's 12K. Ooh, well, not 12K. Let's go a little lower. Maybe it's like 5,000, right? It's 5,000, and you're like, ooh, you know, that's, you know, I don't really, you know, make that much. But if you get creative, you start to open up your mind. If you get more people to come with you, it will be cheaper, you know. But, you know, we say, oh, I don't want to deal with nobody. I want to do it on my own. And this is exactly what we're saying, is that
holding yourself back.
You're trying to do things on your own.
You never know
God
really
wants
what
you to
may
open
happen.
up.
Yeah, you really never know. Because you may say, like, oh, I don't want to deal with a lot of different people. It may not be a lot of different people. It might be like one other person.
Yep.
Two other person. That one other person may be like, girl, I got the whole situation. You just really don't. I'm just throwing possibilities out there. Period. Okay, but because you don't want to get outside.
You were so optimistic and you had so much fun. You didn't even know this homegirl that came and she said, "Hey, I got the whole trip." If you ain't experienced that though, and you looking at me crazy right now, it's because you ain't really done that. You ain't really been in that realm, huh? You ain't really been. Well, you should try it.
You should try it.
You should try it.
Yep.
If you're still here right now, that was for you.
You should try
that was for you, because it's
know.
possible.
It's very much
possible. It's possible.
Open your hand.
It's possible.
God said all you gotta do is believe.
God said you can get what you want.
The sky's the limit. The sky ain't even. There is no limit. You can ask, and you shall receive. But you gotta open up.
Hey, we're two regular people that's living life bliss right now. No complaints, no regrets, nothing. Living life good. And we're actually genuinely, it's in the unknown, but we're still, our feeling,
we're still having the time of our lives here.
We are having the time of our lives.
It may not be like perfect, but I'm telling y'all, it's like we're such at bliss. We take each moment, good or bad. We're gonna take each moment.
Because you gotta start taking things. You know what? Let me say this. This is what dropped in my spirit. Okay. You gotta be here more to get my slang, because I talk different. So you have to take things step by step. I've said this before, but I want to say it again. I want to remind myself and you guys again. You have to take it step by step. This is why I gotta be here every Friday. I gotta remind myself every Friday. If I forgot, Wednesday, and I threw off my schedule, I have to come on Friday and be like, it's step by step. I forgot. I just stepped back.
And if you don't know the steps or you don't remember them, I always think you remember them, it's just do what you know. Start off with what you know. If you don't know much, we're giving it to you, actually. We're giving you little things you can be doing. It's just you gotta open up.
Yeah. and start treating yourself like, one more time, start treating myself as though I already am what I would like to become. I'm working on that, man. I am. I really am.
It starts off with the mind, and then you speak it. Because I've been realizing, I'm like, it's been a constant battle with me. But if you want to do something, why don't you talk like that? Why don't you already act like you're there? You're already that thing that you want to become. So what would you do if you was already there? What would today be like? That's why I have to ask myself today, okay, you can't take a nap. It's Saturday. Even like it's Saturday. Most people, they're off. You're off. You're not off today? Why we can't be off today?
We forget to take it step by step. We forget the steps. We do. We tend to forget the steps.
Literally. And then it's like getting back into the routine. So it's like, okay, what we doing? Meditate, pray.
Yes.
Go on your walk. Enjoy have your cup of coffee. Like, come on.
Yep.
Now I'm ready for it. I'm ready for the day. And we're here. Come on, y'all.
Yeah. And I'm just so excited to practice that even more this week. Now that I just reminded myself, like I gotta just stay in that, right? I just gotta stay in that. Well, I said it today actually. Knowing that there is there, right? But I'm here. I am here. But I know there is there.
What's the only difference though?
The T. Time. Things I must experience.
Yes.
Okay? Period. So on that note,
B. Oh, I thought that's what you.
I meant to do like I did this, and I was like, oh shoot, I meant to do like the little.
Oh.
Okay, now.
B.
You
resilient
and driven every single day. I have my notes. And don't forget to follow our main pages down below, right this way. And please show love and gratitude every day. Just soften your heart. Learn how to love. Learn how to love. Right? And show gratitude. Gratitude helps. And my Acorns link, I'm going to put that down below because I still got that. I'm still running it up.
And yes, check out my website. It does have my book available, Reflections of God. And it's JazzmenVictoria.BigCartel.com. Check that out.
Yes.
And yeah, so nobody claimed the book last time. So yeah,
I'm gonna give it one more chance.
I'm gonna give it one more chance because why not? I do have a copy left, so why not?
Okay.
What were we gonna comment? What did we comment last time? I can't even remember.
It was kind of, because it was
going with the theme.
Yeah.
Expect the unexpected. Just stay in that energy. But comment that under below. Expect the unexpected, and I'm gonna send you a copy of Reflection of God. So yes.
And I will start to put my Facebook page underneath as well. So if anybody would like to book with me, your girl is open. Okay, is available. Because I'm really, like I say, I'm really got some things I need to do. And
we all do.
I'm pushing P right now. I'm pushing purpose, right? Pushing purpose right now.
I like that.
So I'm really just stepping into what I've been should have stepped into, but I just knew I needed the time, right? I needed the time. And hey, when you get that time under there, it's no stopping you.
What time stand for again?
Things I must experience. So, until next Friday, it is Saturday, but until next Friday, you know, please,
love yourself.
Just
do everything with love. Just a reminder.
Just
again.
treat yourself good this week. Take
Please.
yourself out. You know,
Please.
take yourself out this week.
You deserve it.
Take a breather this week.
For real. We're not just saying that. Like, do that. Tomorrow's gonna be Sunday. Like, y'all should definitely. I'm finna be busy. Not busy tomorrow, but we're gonna be on the road tomorrow. But best believe once I get back.
I'll probably hop on in the story
go
and
live
everything.
Okay.
Or go live. You know, I'll
hop
hop in the story and show y'all a little something. Right. I just be enjoying the moment, and I tend to forget, but I'm getting there. Right? I'm getting there. Okay. But yeah. I'm always having to do this back.
Yeah.
That should be a good thumbnail.